Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to another episode on Legendary Looters, where we run rifts or greater rifts or bounties or whatever we feel like doing. I'm here with Behringer.
Hello.
And we're picking up pretty much where we left off last episode, and we're just going to go straight into a 23 rift.
Wow.
We are going to set an all-time Diablo record with our dual 23 rift. It has never been completed. This will be the first time anyone has ever seen this.
Yes.
History in front of your eyes. Okay, as everybody knows, Behringer is my handicap. I could very easily run 23s by myself, but you know, I have to tag him along. I feel sorry for him. Want to be friends
I'm the pretty
with him,
one.
So
That's. Oh, there's exactly.
Oh no, I'm jailed. Okay,
I don't even know what happened.
Don't worry. You know, you're my special little friend. I'm here to take care of you, make sure you have a good time.
I'm your charity case.
Yep, basically.
Oh, you're making me feel just so important. Such high self-esteem you build in your friends. Well, the new prequel Borderlands just came out.
It did come out, and I am a huge Borderlands fan. You could almost say I'm a Borderlands fanboy. It's almost there. So, yeah. But you don't really care for Borderlands, though, right?
Well, it's not that I don't like it. I never got on the bandwagon. I'm more of a... I guess I'm not really a first-person shooter guy.
Well, I'm not either, though. But I don't know. I'm not a competitive first-person shooter guy, I guess. But I like first-person shooters. It doesn't... And then, Borderlands came out, and it's like, hey, I might enjoy this. And really the thing that I loved about Borderlands so much, about the series, is that it's an RPG game. And I love RPG games. And it's an RPG first-person shooter. It has skills and loot, and what else could you want, you know?
Yeah, I would say RPG is loosely... I mean, if you... For me, RPG is usually like, turn-based or Final Fantasy, or where you're actually, you have more than just a couple things to click on when you level up, I mean, Fallout, that kind of stuff, where you actually skills, structure, Skyrim type stuff, I mean, just giving you a small talent system, I don't think really... What in the world? There we go.
Yeah, there was a huge lightning storm right on top of us.
Just gonna run away. I'll be back in a bit.
Gotcha.
Let me know when I need to loot.
Classic Behringer strategy. Well, I feel like it's an RPG. I feel like it's the most RPG-ish first-person shooter that I've seen.
I would agree with that. There are the quests.
Oh, I died. Oh, my God.
Oh, then I'm running. Why would I stay?
You're going to die. You have no chance.
Oh, my screen's all red. What happened? Yeah, I mean, there are quests. There is a town. There are, that kind of stuff. I mean, so you don't have that kind of stuff in, most first-person shooters. Mm-hmm. So it's a good hybrid, I would call it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not saying it's, the greatest RPG ever. But yeah, I'll give you that it's a hybrid. How about that?
Yes. Agree.
So anyway, I loved it. I played the first one extensively. I even bought it on multiple platforms and played it. Claptrap was one of the greatest characters I've ever seen. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. So huge Borderlands fan. Borderlands 2, it was good. It wasn't great. I was like super on the hype train. I pre-ordered. I never pre-order games anymore. And it was good. They did some bad things. They did some good things. I wasn't a huge fan of how they did the loot, which is kind of the whole point of Borderlands, I mean...
Yeah, I guess that was kind of my problem. I never played 1. I should state that. I have only played 2. And the loot system would seem kind of strange to me. Like, it's just... There were so many guns everywhere, and I only could carry like 2 in my inventory, and so I never knew if I wanted this or that. I'm pretty sure you were playing
the game wrong if you could only carry 2 guns. But like, I mean, I guess then you're not gonna like what I liked about the first game, because the first game legendaries, like legendary guns, were everywhere. Every time you turned around, legendary guns. Oh, here's a boss chest in the middle of nowhere. You just have to jump to find it. Legendary gun in it. But then in the second one, they made legendaries very hard to find. And really the only way to get them was to kill a specific boss over and over and over and over again until they dropped it and then hope it had good stats on it. And I was not a fan of that. I got very tired of that very quickly. So, yeah, I mean, the first game, it was just boss chests. When I say boss chest, it was like the red chest that you would typically get after you beat a boss. But they were everywhere in the game. And it's like loot was actually fun to get. And it wasn't just like, oh, you have to have this one legendary gun. It was, hey, you have this legendary gun, but it has really good stats. It's just different from what I have. And I don't know. And the Borderlands, the prequel game, I'm sure is the exact same way. It's the exact same engine. I mean, everything about it's the same. It's just, you know, basically a full-priced expansion pack. And I don't know. It's still more Borderlands. I still love Borderlands dearly. I've hit some bugs early on that I haven't been very happy with on the PC version, but I'm still kind of going through it. It's still fun though. It still has the humor. The big thing is the humor. It's all there. It's still a fun game to play. But so you don't like first-person shooters, but you like Destiny, right?
Well, you know, I only played it for a short time. And mostly the reason why I don't like first-person shooters is because platforms. I'm not a huge platform gamer. The two joysticks thing just don't usually work for me very well. Mm-hmm. I feel slow. I feel like I can't aim right. But for some reason, Destiny, I was able to play well. I liked the story. I liked the... and that was really the thing. The story for me is huge. And Borderlands 2, I did like the story. You know, Handsome Jack, I laughed a lot. I was not a fan of Claptrap like you, actually.
Oh, you're stupid. You are so dumb.
I don't know. I wanted to just punch him in like the face, in his little metal face. I don't like.
How could you punch him in his adorable robot face?
No, R2-D2 was adorable. Claptrap's annoying. No. But I did laugh hysterically at Handsome Jack constantly. But you know, if I had to pick a first-person shooter, I would say, you know, when I want to play, I usually go and play one like Bioshock Infinite or something like that, or Plants vs. Zombies first-person shooter. I had a lot of fun with that one.
Wow.
Oh, I know, but Plants vs. Zombies is just so much fun.
So
yeah.
You would rather play Plants vs. Zombies than Borderlands?
Do I have to answer that?
Yes, you have to answer it. You are under oath. Oh, this is a bad situation. Oh my God.
I left you. I was just like,
good idea. That is the
here.
one situation you are better off on your own.
I was like, oh, he's gonna die. I'm gone. I'm gone. Oh, they're following me, stupid sand wasp.
So anyway, back to the hard pressing issue. You would rather play Plants vs. Zombies than Borderlands?
No.
All right, so we had some technical difficulties, but we are back, sort of. I am now running this riff solo, but Behringer is still here.
Yay! Kind of, in spirit. I'm in spirit.
But anyway, you will not avoid this question, sir. If you had Plants vs. Zombies in front of you, and on another monitor, you had Borderlands 2, which is your favorite. Well, I guess Borderlands 2 would be your favorite, because that's the only one you played. Which would you play?
Now, which Plants vs. Zombies are we talking about? First-person shooter one, or like the original Plants vs. Zombies?
All the best things about all Plants vs. Zombies that you love. Some sort of crazy hybrid game that doesn't even exist.
Yes, I would pick Plants vs. Zombies.
God, we're not friends anymore, Barry. I never want to talk to you again. Please delete my number from your contacts.
Have you played though the first game? Have you played the first Plants vs. Zombies game?
Like the
Game of the Year one.
On my iPhone?
No. That's like the third one. It's an older game for PC that came out. It's on Steam. Game of the Year. I played when it first came out at PAX this year, or I guess last year PAX. No, 2014 PAX, because in April they had a huge Plants vs. Zombie competition that I played. Didn't do too well in, but one of my buddies that I was there at, I think, got second place or something like that.
Wow.
But yeah, it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. And the game is just, it's hilarious. I would say on hilarity scale, it's very similar in funniness to Borderlands. So, but yeah, right now the free game is
so many ways.
Yeah, the free game is different. The app on your phone is different. But the first person shooter for Xbox was actually a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing that. It takes zombies and makes them hilarious. And who doesn't love the Sunflower song, right? I mean, come on, Sunflower.
Yeah, it's a good. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. I'm not gonna take that away from you, but to say it's better than a game like Borderlands, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, you really can't compare them, I guess. I mean, running around with...
did.
Well, you made me. You, held a gun to my head and made me choose.
True.
And you said it was the best game ever made with Plants vs. Zombies that's not even out yet. I mean, of course I'm going to pick that over Borderlands.
Okay, so your favorite Plants vs. Zombies game against Borderlands?
Are we multiplayer or am I playing them solo?
Whatever you want to do.
I would say if I was just me sitting down to play a game, I'd probably pick Plants vs. Zombies. But if I was with a group of 3 other people, I'd probably pick Borderlands.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You weaseled your way out of this one. I am now fighting the almighty Rift Guardian, so we are almost finished.
Ooh.
As you sit in town doing nothing.
Yes.
But then again, I'm not doing anything either. I'm just putting my turrets down with the ever-boring M6 build.
I'm actually sitting at the party screen waiting to click resume game for when you kill the Guardian.
So it's not a real party, it's just a sad party.
Kind of like my Friday nights.
Oh, sad. I did get a legendary helmet and some green pants.
Ooh.
None of which will probably be valuable.
All right, I'm coming back in.
I guess I'll take the gym upgrades. I have 325s, and I am trying to get this pet one up. This enforcer, it actually increases the strength of my turrets, which are already too powerful, but whatever, get more powerful. All 3 succeeds up to level 17. That is the end of the Greater Rift. And at the end of these, of course, we always see what I don't know what loot I got. I guess Behringer didn't get anything.
Boo-hoo.
I got some Blackthorn pants.
Yes!
Finally, my number has come up.
You just got your I win button.
And I got a helmet, which I have and I'll never use. But there you go. There's the loot. And that's the end of another episode of Legendary Looters. So thank you so much for watching, everybody.
And be safe.
Later, guys. Boom.